Ghostly greetings, my dudes. Ghostly greetings. And it's your boy Prue. Holler at me. Got a huge book haul. Got like a massive stack here. So, here we go. Yeah, we're going to start. We got a lot. The first two books I'm doing are the next two reviews books I'm doing. But, The Stranger in the Woods, The Last Tale, Last Extraordinary Hermit. This is about a dude who drives into the woods one day in the late 80s and says, fuck it, I'm living in the woods. I love that. I love that so much. Let me tell you, it reminded me of Hatchet. It reminded me of Into the Wild. 200 pages. Quick read. I read it by the ocean when I was in Salem. Nice. Nice. It was a good day. That was a good fucking day, let me tell you. Getting up, had my favorite fucking steak and egg place in Massachusetts. Laid by the ocean, read a book. Oh, bliss. Bliss. That was probably my best day in Salem. Next up, from my friend Terry, one of the guys that he met at Archon, a sci-fi convention, I believe. Terry, if I'm totally wrong, please let me know. But, the Bone Break City, 4 Winds. Okay. This was great. This is literally post-dystopia stuff. Like, you're in dystopian, post-apocalyptic. It reminded me of Akira meets like Blade Runner. If Blade Runner and Akira had a baby, you'd get this. A little western, little dark tower involved. It's a murder mystery inside of a mutant post-apocalyptic cowboy story, and I fucking adored this one as well. So thank you, Aaron's Hollinsworth. If you ever see my channel and you would like to chat, I loved book 1. There is a book 2 at some point. Little art copy love wouldn't hurt. All right. Now we're going to get on to stuff that I haven't reviewed yet, but stuff we know I love. Kurt Vonnegut's Hocus Pocus. I bought this because it said Hocus Pocus and I was in Salem. I think I already have this, though. But Kurt Vonnegut, can't go wrong. Classic sci-fi. I love Kurt Vonnegut. Slaughterhouse-5, of course. I don't know why I bought this. I really don't. I have, like, literally, just looking over, I have, like, 6 different copies of this book in total. But there and back again, The Hobbit. I did not have this version. It had a map. It has cute little artwork. Now that I've said that I won't find any of the cute artwork. Oh, look at that. Oh, God, I love Tolkien so much. And maps. Yeah, I found this for like, I think $1. So I was like, yep, we need another version of The Hobbit. We just don't have that version. 2 classics from Faulkner, As I Lay Dying, and The Sound of Fury. I've been really attempting to work on the classic collection. My classics are pretty good, but they could be better. And Faulkner was something I didn't read in school, but he was always optioned to read in school. I just never read Faulkner. Same thing with Paradise Lost by John Milton. I remember this being a big influence in the movie Seven, so I picked it up. Just some beautiful artwork. It totally reminds me of Belinsky. I don't know how I feel about having to read this, but I will read this one day. Paradise Lost. I don't know. This is part of my classics collection. All right. And my awesome friend, Janet. Awesome person. Janet, here's your shout out for the channel. She bought me her favorite book trilogy for the plane ride. Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Hollow City. And Library of Souls. And these were this is her favorite book series. She learned about it in school, and she told me she wanted me to read that up. So I am working on that, I promise. I just can't read as much with the migraines and the work schedule and stuff. Possibly dyeing the hair so frequently might be a cause of the migraines, but we'll never know. We'll never know. 'Cause if it is, we're just going to tough that out. Some Wiccan books. Working with Fairies, Spells, Magic, and Potions to Attract Fairies. I always like these cute little I mean, like, they're really quick reads, like 200 pages. They got some pretty fun art and stuff like that. And I just really dig these. I do. I got like a whole collection of just like this kind of stuff. Little 2 shelves right there. History of the Druids. The true nature and mysterious of a powerful cult. I don't know anything about this. I literally saw Stonehenge and Druids and thought that's pretty chill. Like Celtic history. I always view Merlin as a druid over a wizard. I know that's weird. It says Merlin the wizard, Merlin the sorcerer. I think Merlin is like a nature druid. Because all the spells were like earth, fire, lightning. I don't know. I just always, in my head, Merlin's a druid. Captain Planet is a druid. I don't care what people say about that. Man-Made Monsters. Also, cool artwork. Dr. Bob Curran. And illustrated by Ian Daniels. This just seemed like a totally fun, quick read about golems and mechanized clockwork and homunculi and stuff. Got real Full Metal Alchemist vibes from this. And like I said, it's one of those quick 200 pages with pictures. Just you pick it up, read it in a day, and put it down. Also, I got A Secret History of Witches by Louisa Morgan. And totally excited for this one. Totally excited. This one also has the frilly pages, which I like. I don't know what actually this is. If this is like a history of witchcraft. If this is a fiction, nonfiction. I just saw History of Witches. I have these little jars at home, and I don't know. Well, I don't know anything about it. But this looked like a cool read, and I got this for like $3. So I was like, you know what? I will totally enjoy that one day. All right, and what I thought was a Descend to Madness. What I thought was a Wiccan book. It's actually her shocked that a 15-year-old girl accused her father of molesting her. And as her behavior begins to spiral, she finds herself alone on the run. This seemed really cool. It seemed like it's 300 pages. I really like it. I like the layout. I've been really trying to do me a favor. If you're into YouTube and you're into BookTube, do one indie book a shout out. That's my favorite ask. Just do it on, if you're not even into YouTube, just go on your social media. Find like some indie book like Gunmetal Gods, Descend into Madness, that like the anything, any indie book. Give an indie book a shout out. That would be really cool of you to do. Support the indie authors. That'd be cool of you. But this is definitely going downstairs because this will be one of my next reviews. I really think, I don't know, I really think this will be a cool book to get into. The Dark. New Ghost Stories. This was totally a pickup for Halloween. I got it for like quarter of that price, like $5. And I totally was going to read this around Halloween, and I did not. But luckily my TBR pile is so massive, I will get to it next Halloween. And the last book, I know. The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters. I have this in a much smaller version, but I ran across this bigger version for $1. And I thought, fuck it. Bigger print, bigger pages. I'll pay $1 to have an easier read. And I honestly was just sold by this. It reminds me of Waverly Hills, a place that I've been to twice. I loved it. I've ghost hunted it. It's been a lot of fun. And this gave me like Waverly Hills meets the White House vibes, and I just honestly love it. And it's got this cool cover. I was cover sold on this one. This one is a bit of a beast at over 500 pages, so I won't get to this one for a while. But that's it. That's my YouTube. That's my YouTube. But again, big thank you to Aaron Hollingsworth, the author of Bone Break City, 4 Storms. And this was a lot of fun. I just said give an indie author a chance. Do this. That might be a thing for a video. Give an indie author a chance. But this has been your boy Prue, guys. Thank you, Terry and Aaron Hollingsworth, for this awesome read. And Janet, thank you again for giving me your favorite books. That's definitely like a step for like a long-term friendship to me, is for you give me your favorite book to read. Like, I like you so much, you get to have my favorite book, and that, I'm not gonna lie, if someone ever does that to me, that's instantly like You want me as a part of your life forever because you're giving me your favorite book to read. So, there we go. That's been over 10 minutes, so I don't like to draw these out much longer than this. I don't even like to do it this long. But this has been your boy Prue, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to Aaron Collinsworth and Terry for this. Terry, I'll give this back to you whenever I film the review. So this week at work, probably. And Janet, I'm sorry, I'm reading those 3 books, and those are mine forever. You just have to deal. This has been your boy Prue, guys. Thanks for watching. I love you all so much. I got a killer headache, so stay creepy.